Alright, I'm in a bad position, boys. The lease on my car is actually up and I have to get a brand new car. Well, I'm in California, and you guys know anything about California, super expensive for no reason, and I found out it's cheaper for me to fly all the way across the country, buy a car and get it shipped over, and I'll still make out. So that's what we're doing today, boys. We're flying across the country. Let's do it. Jane, hit my drop.
No, Tony versus the world!
5 hours later.
Alright, gang, and I'm finally here. So I didn't tell you where I went. I actually went back home to Philadelphia to go buy a new car because it was cheaper here, and to ship it all the way into California as it is to go actually buy it in California with California plates. So that's what I'm going to do. We're on the way to a place called Doylestown. It's about 45 minutes, an hour outside of the city of Philadelphia, and we're going to go buy this car. Let's get moving. Let's do it. Alright, gang, almost there. I traveled 3,000 miles just to buy a car because it was going to be way cheaper, a lot cheaper than to buy it in California. Almost there to the dealership. We're going to sign the papers and try to get out there as fast as possible because it's a terrible day outside. It's raining and people are acting crazy. So we're going to get in there, see if we can do this really, really quickly, and then get out. Let's go. Alright, boys, I'm at the famous desk. For those of you who ever bought a car, you've probably seen something like this before. I'm about to sign my life away, pay all of this money to buy a new car, do all of this stuff, and then ship it all the way back 3,000 miles away to California. Let's do it, boys. Alright, I did it, boys. I bought the black one, just signed the papers. We're still here. Took a couple shots for you guys so you can see what I bought. And time to get out of here because I am starving. Bam, and just like that, it's the next day, guys. You know the routine. I came here to buy a car in a hotel, about to go to the airport, fly all the way back to California, and this will resume once the truck drives all the way cross country 3,000 miles and drops my brand new car off. I will see you guys on the other side of the country. Let's do it. And fast forward about a week, all the way on the other side of the country, 3,000 miles away. There's no day like delivery day, boys. The car is here, the truck is here. The guy just called me. I gotta walk actually to go get it because he can't get down the street where my complex is. So we gotta cross the street, get the car off the truck, and that's gonna be that. Hold on to your pants because it's here. It's here. Let's do it. Looks like my car up front. Let's go get it. Baby Jesus, talk to me. From the smoking no more. Praise the Lord that I can see. All this love is here to me. Baby Jesus, talk to me. Alright, gang, and just like that, it's here. After all of this time, it arrived disgustingly dirty because obviously I drove all the way across the country, so I gotta spend money to wash it because I can't drive like this. So anyway, we're gonna get some parting shots of the car and end this video. You guys have seen a couple of days in my life and what I've been doing flying across the country. So we're gonna wrap this version up. I'm gonna end with a couple shots of the car and then we're out of here. I'm out. Peace. Oh, wait a minute, not so fast. What I want to do is share a little bit of information on how I got this car so cheap enough where I could fly across the country, ship it back, and it'll still be cheaper than to buy it in California. What I decided to do was play these dealerships against themselves. They want to play games with us. We got to learn, be smarter, and play games with them. So I decided to call up and ask to buy a car that I knew was going to be discontinued. Don't tell nobody this. Now, I decided to call them and say, hey, look, I wanted to buy an A-Class, which I knew that maybe in a month or 2 weeks or something like that, that they were going to discontinue anyway. They weren't going to sell it, lease it, nothing. All right, so I called up and say, hey, I want to buy this. I put a deposit down on it, and they sent me a confirmation to say, yes, you can buy this A-Class right here. Buy this A-Class. Focus. You can buy this A-Class for like $700 a month, which is a little bit pricey, but the plan all along was to get a C-Class. I already had an S-Class, an E-Class, and it's a terrible time to buy an expensive car in the country right now. So I decided to downgrade just for the heck of it. So, like I said, I called them, say, hey, look, I want to buy a cheap car, right? That I didn't really want. I really wanted the C-Class. I knew it was going to be discontinued, and it worked like a charm. They called me about a week later and say, hey, look, we can't sell you this car, but we'll give you another one for the same price if you continue to do business with our dealership. Bingo, I got them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
I got them, and they stuck with it. Here's my lease. Obviously, I'm covering some of this because some of my personal information on here, but here's my lease. And they lowered the price down to the new car that I was going to get from $57,000 or something like that, all the way down to $47,000 right here. You can see it. That's it up there. And they honored that same exact price. So for a car that would have cost me maybe about $1,000, $1,200 a month, I'm only paying about $650, $700 a month. Now, I know some of you guys, that sounds like, you know, first world problems, it's a little expensive for your budget, and some people can't fit into that, whatever. The prices don't matter. You guys need to use the theory. Don't let these dealerships scam you. If they're playing the game with you, you are the consumer. You have the power. You make sure you learn the game and you can play it back to them. That's what I did. Just a little tip for you guys. I'm out. Peace.